It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I have received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video?
Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me! He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video? It would have been it would have it would
Shuichi, are you okay?
I'm having a stroke.
You!
What little bitch? That would be Kokichi.
Cubs pads, gotta catch 'em all! I even got the pads belonging to the people who aren't here. Now everyone can watch their motive video.
Apologies, I forgot I had a controller and I didn't have to have everyone listen to the clicking sound.
So you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video.
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me his... He said that he... Oh, fucking Christ. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it. So you didn't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap!
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true. It's true.
Sorry, that's not a point.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected? What for?
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood.
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood. Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes. Those who believe shall be saved.
No, we need to wait. There's still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime. I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Oh,
Bless
bless
you.
you.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
I don't like that smile.
Bring them.
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes a dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted, like, a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
I feel like it used to be Tab.
Maybe, yeah. Alright,
It
here it
used
comes.
to be Tab.
It's a lie!
Yeah!
Vaguber lie?
I'm naming.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone. Oh, please explain. Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late.
Huh?
Shh! Shh. Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything.
Okay.
Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
I think you're fucking full of shit.
Knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
What? Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long? Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant.
Kaito's still thinking, wait, did that happen?
Yeah, sure. I had no reason to bring it up.
No, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that! And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game, after all. Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe, friend.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that?
But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Neither does Lacey.
Yes, if his lie heads up. If his lie head... No, I'm reading heads and leads. Yes, if his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death. But we should be able to believe him. That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too. Belief shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar, especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
I don't like that sneer.
Shit, he knows. Shit, shit.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning, but...
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. You have evidence to prove that's what happened. Then, when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Maki was with Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. And if it couldn't have been the morning after, that leaves...
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by the morning we are already at the gym.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress. What a terrible title for a guard.
I need for you to watch it after this priceless diamond. Okay. Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball. I was in the gym before the announcement.
I was in the gym before the announcement. Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know?
Oh,
What?
You might be able to race the tank!
wrong!
But the pools are off.
No.
You should probably trust Bucky's
No! I mean, yes.
That's wrong! No, that's wrong! Oh wait, wrong person.
Alright, button mash
Oh shit!
time.
Ah!
X.
Full counter!
Full counter!
Ibo just stood there.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits! Do you have the answer then?
Tell him, Shuichi.
But of course! Tell him, Shuichi! Blow him all away with the truth!
I actually don't know that yet.
But what?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
I love that moment. Seriously?
Serves you right! You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty.
I fucking love this thing.
Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for!
Fuck you mean we? I'm doing all the work.
Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi!
I know. I have to do something, but... I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Damn it. Am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't. I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank. What?
Gonta thinks it matters. We don't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead? Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found. When we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
It's the hardest Ahoge I've ever seen on Shuichi.
I got a real boner right now. When he gets that detective work going, he just can't help it.
A Hoge owner. A honer, if you will.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? Ha! That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
The culprit is someone in this room.
Really?
I love you, Gonta.
Oh way.
I love you, Gonta, but please just leave the thinking to the others.
I just love Gonta.
Yeah, same. That's important to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene.
Malfunction.
I do apologize.
If we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, it's much too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun. Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight. I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Damn.
Fuck you!
His Ahoge has now softened. Squiggly.
Aha.
She broke his pee-pee. That one statement. Oh, straight to the...
Shuichi is flabbergasted. How are we supposed to do a non-stop debate now? No!
Tenko's flabbergasted. First, let's establish the crime scene.
Was it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
The cause of death was drowning.
Oh, I see.
There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowning toilet? Impossible.
You should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool. Even if he used it, but no other way.
Well, it must be the pool then.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you noisy sow.
So